Hey guys, it's Sensugi, and in this video I have a party of 6 fighters with Defender mode on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase one of the most extreme cases I can about how broken the disengagement attack system is. Okay, so I've got my 6 fighter here equipped with a hunting bow, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack one of Medress group with this guy, and then I'm going to run him behind the other guys and get him to change his weapon over to a fine pike. And let's see what happens. Okay, so I've attacked, changed weapons, run behind the other guys. Oh, look at that. 3 people dead instantly. Papa! Just killed the whole group. Three people with disengagement attacks. You saw that I did not control any of my characters. Medress group ran into engagement range, and because they were trying to engage my 6th character, they had to go through the engagement range of other characters, particularly Magnify, because all of my fighters have Defender mode on, which makes engagement range really large. So that means that they have to run through all of the engagement range of 5 characters just to get to my 6th character here. And what happens? They get slaughtered by disengagement attacks. There's no limit on how many times disengagement attacks can occur within a short amount of time, and so if you equip 2-handed weapons and enemy units try and get to a character behind a bunch of your other characters, they're going to suffer multiple disengagement attacks in a row, and once they have been hit by a disengagement attack and then been engaged by another character, they're still not in range because they have to get into melee range. Depends on what weapon they've got. If they've got a weapon like a stiletto, they have to be right up close to the character that they're engaged by to be able to attack. But because engagement range is larger than melee range, they still have to move closer and thus suffer a disengagement attack against the character they're engaged by, and of course all of the characters around them. This is one of the most extreme examples that you can get about how you can abuse the melee engagement system in Pillars of Eternity, because if you don't do this, it is very rare, it's actually completely nonsensical that the player would ever score a disengagement attack against an enemy, because once an enemy is engaged with a melee character of the players, there is no reason why they should leave or try and leave the engagement range, because it's just stupid that they would change targets and try and move away from potentially multiple engagements, maybe 1 to 4 engagements, and get jibbed by automatic disengagement attacks. So I'm going to make a series of videos highlighting the many problems with disengagement attacks. This is the first one to show how you can abuse it to your favor as a player. It is magnified by using multiple fighters and using the Defender mode, because it gives +1 engagement range. But it still does work with other classes. Rogues get really nasty disengagement attacks if it's in the first 2 seconds of combat because of sneak attack, and barbarians also get carnage hits on their disengagement attacks. So if they have a 2-handed weapon equipped and they get a disengagement attack against a group of enemies, they'll get a carnage hit against all the nearby ones as well. So there's a bunch of classes that you can exploit disengagement attacks with. Hopefully this video highlights how ridiculous it is at the moment in the game. I personally think that melee engagement system is just not worth it. It should be removed from the game. I have removed it myself in a mod and it plays fine without it. All it needs is a couple of tweaks and it'll be fine. Thanks for watching, guys, and look forward to the next video in the thread.